What's up, guys? So, well, you see everything by yourself, right? We have a very huge dump with almost no pullbacks, and it doesn't look good. I will tell you right away, it doesn't look good at all. Well, I did a lot of the tweets and posts on Telegram during the whole drop. I did make a video, I didn't have time, sorry guys about that, but I updated all during the whole drop, and basically we had a lot of the signs for a potential pullback, reversal, maybe even temporal recovery, but none of them worked basically, and we are continuing to go lower. It means that the trend is very strong. It means that the price is pushing somehow lower and lower. The sellers are very strong right now, and I would say that it doesn't want to stop. It seems like we are going to a new low, and yeah, we didn't stop at this area in the previous support. We didn't stop at this area. We didn't stop at the Fibonacci retracement 61.8%. We actually broke this channel, the big one, and now we are making another channel which actually also is tested right now. And also you remember the pattern, the head and shoulders pattern here, we went below the neckline, and the first target is 7300 by Bulkovsky 51%, and the full retracement, full depth of the target, full depth of the pattern is at 6100. So it's very possible that we will go at least to the first target. Moreover, if you look at the volume, let's say comparing to the previous history, we didn't have much of the volume during this drop. It's kind of on average, so you wouldn't expect that it would be something like this, where you would be seeing some kind of support on the trading, well, like a sideways, something like that, or maybe a V-shape. None of that is happening, and yeah, it's pretty much going to the new low, maybe even below this zone, below $6,500. And today we also will talk about why this is happening. It's not the major question actually, because you know it's the major question is what to do and how to trade and so on and so forth. But still, a lot of people are interested why this is happening, and here is my kind of a theory what might be the reason. So in fact, you see, it started pretty much from the drop from $6,000 to $3,000, and here a lot of people expected that the price will go lower. It didn't. We started to go sideways, and technically after such a long bear market, we should have a much longer sideways kind of recovery, maybe like, I don't know, half a year more than we had, and then very fast we rose to $14,000 from $4,000. It was very fast and very strong move. And then instead of consolidating at 9,000 after this kind of a reasonable correction, we dropped even more. And again, very short consolidation, very fast move to the upside, potentially actually higher than the previous high, but then you see what happened after that. So here is my thoughts, my consideration about the whole this picture. You see, this growth was speculated it was speculated that this growth is related to the fact that Chinese people are kind of afraid of their currency losing the value, and they are starting to buy gold, they are starting to buy Bitcoin as well, and that led to the fact that the price skyrocketed, and also of course the liquidation of the short positions and stop orders. Well, it all brought this huge rise. However, there was also another thing. At this point, there was the so-called Plus Token scam project. It's a Ponzi. A lot of people, and also in China, they were buying that scam tokens, and they were buying it for Bitcoin. So they actually had to buy a lot of Bitcoin to enter this project. So it also was the reason why the price rose so high. And after that, when this project got scammed out, we saw this sell-off. And a lot of this drop was also kind of speculated to be related to this exit scamming project, Plus Token project. And you see, again, it seems like that those tokens, those scam Plus Token Bitcoins, wasn't sold completely recently. It's March 7th. It was said that we have another 14,000 scam tokens deposited in the last 24 hours, different exchanges, and so on and so forth. And that led basically, well, at least it might be a part of the reason why we saw this huge drop. And this is kind of a black swan event, which might be even a surprise for those maybe huge players who were expecting that the price will go sideways for a while, they will continue accumulate. They didn't have a chance to accumulate because of this rise. They also didn't have accumulate here, and instead of that, now they don't have any reason to stop Bitcoin from falling because they didn't have enough time to accumulate long positions. So why not them to let the price go lower and continue accumulated? So where it will be, nobody knows, but it seems like the whole move, at least the whole this growth, will be closed completely to 100%, so it's at least previous low. And of course, right now you can see we have a very huge gap on CME up to $9,165, but a lot of people expected that the price will be filled. Instead of that, it's nice liquidity for the market, those long positions, while the price is going down. And also we have another gap right here at $7,700. So yeah, I wouldn't trust this gap as a reason for the price going up. Instead of that, probably price will go to the point of liquidity, and liquidity is below $6,500, and well, at least at this area of the Fibonacci retracement, $7,300. Also, you might remember some other patterns which I showed. In addition to the head and shoulders, there is another fractal like this bearish flag right now with a target at $7,600, similar to what we had before. It was a bullish flag, now we have a bear flag. So all of the signs are voting for the fact that we will continue to go lower, and in addition to that, we don't have any pullbacks. Of course, the lower the price goes without pullbacks, the deeper and the faster this drop occurs, the more efficient it would be to take a counter trade position and try to go long. But well, to be honest with you, I tried to do that many times, and I posted this on SnapX exchange trades, and there was a lot of the signals for the reversal, at least potential pullbacks. None of them play out. So it means that, well, we have this very strong trend. And yeah, I would like to be more positive, guys, but right now I don't see any reason for this to stop. And probably, well, we might have actually a consolidation here, maybe around $8,000. We might even have a small pullback to the upside, but eventually I think we'll continue to go lower. I don't think that this is the bottom yet, until we will actually go above $9,200, which is very far right now. Of course, we can make this green dildo for like $2,000, something like that. It could happen with Bitcoin, of course, but I don't think that it is likely to happen. I would love to see that, but well, you know, there are probabilities in this market. We should play those probabilities accordingly. And also, in addition to that, you all know the situation with coronavirus. A lot of the panic on the market. Stocks are going low. This was probably the largest weekly candle to the downside in the whole history, and it is continuing to go lower. Everything is dropping, stocks, commodities, well, gold as well, everything pretty much going lower. And since we have the capital pretty much the same across the whole markets, and at the same time Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is the asset which is the riskier one comparing to the same like commodities, for example, then that capital is running from this asset faster than the traditional market. So there is no wonder that we see this correlation, and the price of Bitcoin is going lower together with the rest of the assets. So guys, that is it for today. I hope that it might be useful for you. Maybe some considerations you will also treat as valuable information. And yeah, let's hope that everything will be better and play according to the price action which we see now. So far, guys, thank you for watching and safe trading. Goodbye.